Hello everybody. Hello, how are we doing? How we doing? Is my mic? Why my mic still quiet? Mic is quiet. Is that better? Is that a bit better? Blah, 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 blah. That's a bit too much now. Oh, let's bring that down a bit. Hello. 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 Solo window. There we go. Hello. Hello. How you not working? I was gonna go the solo one. That solo window. That better? That better. There we go. ISO 640. That's better. Hello, everybody. It's a new year. Oh, we already done this stream. We've done two. Wait, we've already done two streams so far, but this is the one where it's just me today because Leia a little bit sick. Gosh, hello, Mo. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, we've already streamed twice this week, but this is the good morning one, the good morning RPGs. I'm good. I'm a bit sporadic and scattered, I can tell, but I'm doing all right other than that. I'm going to do some paint at some point. I realized, I was like, I'm ready. I didn't pull out my paints. I didn't pull out my paints again. Also, I can see a little bit of this desk, which is different than normal. I don't know why that's like that. Archeops there, though. You can also see my messy shelf. Let's move that bloody out of the way. How about that? Why can you? I guess I've zoomed the camera out a bit more than normal. Yes, I'm doing all right. I want to put on some music that I've just realized is stream safe, which is all the Ninja Sex Party stuff. And then yes, I hope you enjoy walking through Coles as a background that I forgot I had still in my little repertoire of things. Can I unblur that a little bit? I'm gonna unblur that just a little bit. Just a little bit. You can see a bit more of Coles in the background there. Just some guy that was walking through in Brisbane or something is footage of it. So I went, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that. Why not? How was your New Year's, by the way? It was good old Coles. This will be before, so I reckon if we see any prices, it will also be a lot older. Can I do that? Alright, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna have that going. And I wonder if there's a Spotify bot. OBS bot display Spotify. Play the song title on the stream screen. Easiest place current. I wonder if that's a thing you can get. You guys watching wrestling at home. They finished 5 minutes before midnight, so I grabbed my laptop and streamed the fireworks. Nice. Nice. What did we do? We had some people over, and then we made the cursed pizzas, and then we, when it was midnight, we tried to go outside and run around the streets and have a look at the fireworks. There's usually a lot of illegal fireworks going off around us. And then we ended up going down the wrong streets, so it was less fireworks than we thought, and a couple of us went the other way, and they saw all of them. But it was fine. Okay, how don't automatically say sometimes. It was good though overall. I had some drinks, and then I played some Riftbound over the next couple of days of that, and I really like the game, so I'm glad I understand it and work. And then that was more or less it. We did that, and then we went up to 100 people. Oh my god, what? 100 people who got injured from illegal fireworks this year. Oh, is this just in Australia or is this worldwide? That sounds like a
This song is about a problem.
It sounds like not a large number if it was worldwide, but if it's Australia, I can bet that it was just Australia, but 100's pretty normal. Create a text file anywhere, and then I mean, I don't want to do like code stuff. I don't want to do that. Spotify playing now widget. Oh, well, that's way better. Oh, I'll just get this. Introducing Muse by 6K Labs. Let's see if this works. Possibly just Melbourne. Fair enough. Is it? I could also assume that it would be only 100 in Melbourne. I mean, that sounds like a lot in Melbourne. But at the same time, it's like, is that a lot? Is that a lot? I guess it's not. It might not be a lot.
Hi, welcome to the post office.
Thanks. I just need to mail this package.
Either way.
Scale.
Sure thing.
Either way, it should work.
Oh God.
Okay.
Right now.
Why not?
Oh my god. Okay, in Spotify, we go to settings, and then we have to go down. So where do we go? Once logged in, click on dashboard. Oh, Spotify developer dashboard? I don't even know what that is.
Hi, welcome to
All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works.
Look at all those monkeys.
Connect this one.
They're macaques.
Wow. Macaques.
Connect that one. Oh, did you end up, you got your order in, right, as well? Because I've been building mine. I think we also got the same Death Leaper.
That gives me a chance
It was a big model. Quite good. I really liked it.
Not in front of the children.
Um,
Why have you forsaken me?
I built 3 out of 4 of the boxes already. So I like it when I like building the models a lot. So it very much tickles my fancy to just build and then have a bunch of grey plastic sitting around that I'll get around to. Dashboard. Haven't started any of them yet. Here's the thing. I had some like store exclusive minis that I wanted to also do. So those are the ones that I oh my god, that I had there as well. Prime them at least so you have some primed plastic. I did that with some of the store minis, so I have those. I have 3 ready to go for that, and then I started on one that I was working on between. I think I did a 1 stream before I came home, and I did 1 there. Okay, so developer in Spotify dashboard to create app. Okay, we'll have to verify that as well. So I guess do that as well. Hey Ghost, how you doing? Hey Alana, how you doing? How you doing? How was your New Year's? How was your New Year's? What am I trying to do here? Oh, verify this. So I'm trying to put like a little widget in that's like to see if I can have what Spotify's playing on the dash here. Okay, dashboard. By refresh that now. We've got a few different projects today. What are you working on? Why can't I? New integrations are currently on hold while we make updates to improve reliability and performance. App name Amuse widget. Oh wait, so I can't create app. Oh well, I guess I'm just bugger-lugsed on this until they re-enable it for some reason. What's this Stream Deck integration one? Did I make this a while ago? Okay, so I don't understand what I'm trying to do here. Buildings for characters for Nausea is the big one. Nice. I won't ask specifically like what about it if it's secret, but I hope it's going well.
I'm sorry.
Is it well, what can you tell us if it's not secret? Like, what do you got? What do you got for us?
I want my P in your V, want you to S on my D, got a J off on your T. Sometimes I wish
Well, I guess the Spotify thing's a wash for now, but It's good to know there's some free widgets available. Snip that works with Spotify and OBS. People are streaming with yeah. Snip widget. Oh, that's way easier. Okay, that works. Let's see if this will work correctly. I just need to import a JSON. Okay, how do we do this? Over here. And then we download and install Snip. Okay. Okay. Wait. Why is it? Okay, download. Oh, okay. Oh my god, where's all the stuff? How do I... Okay, hold on. I get so confused when it's like download versus download here, because the snip file in this one doesn't have all of the readmes and stuff, but the other one does, which is the confusing part. Yeah, the other one has like the full okay, do that one there, and the GitHub one. How do I just download the whole GitHub thing? I don't get it. The story is contemporary paranormal fantasy set in a fictional New England town. That's cool. Paranormal fantasy. Does sound good. I know personally, I struggle. Personally, I struggle with reading. I know that there are people that just like get wet. Actually, Jess is a big reader. Thinking about it out loud. And going through, just churning through books. We got her a bunch of the some of the Warhammer ones actually, because she was like, I want to read some of these the ones that there's like some minis in the store, and there's like the book associated with it. Actually, I have one here as well. And like having those having the books there that you can go like, oh, I understand like where this character's from. So I think I've also got the Titus from Space Marine 2 in the same way, but they did a little commemorative for. So dingles my brain when I've got the little trinket or mini or like memorabilia from it as well. Oh my god, why am I so... I wasn't even yawning before this.
Oh my god, Stacey, did I tell you about my date with Steve?
Okay, so how do I get this read me?
Oh, Steve, he's so cute. I know, he took me out to this little restaurant. Everybody shut up. I have an erection.
How do I download this? I don't understand how I download this. Does anyone use GitHub more than me? I don't know why I can't just download this off GitHub. Like, it's right there. How do I get it? Or am I unable to put a JSON GitHub while I'm streaming?
In light of this new evidence,
Edit.
I would propose
File.
the murderer was not my client,
Import.
Mrs. Donovan.
Plugin JSON. OBS. Not a scene. Yeah, see, a JSON to OBS is like a scene collection, but I'm not sure why it's not working there. Download and install Snip. Download. This is download, but I don't get it. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong here? What's this one?
Ladies and gentlemen, as President of the United States, I must sometimes...
I really don't understand. Is anyone who is better
I come to you
Is anyone who's better with GitHub than me will know what I'm doing wrong here? It's like I on the OBS page, it was like download and install this thing, and I'm like, I don't get it because I think it's like download and install, but I download the file and it's just like a JSON or an LUA, and neither of those can be just plugged into OBS easily. However, what's this little? Why is OBS dingling at me? What's wrong here? Why is OBS dingling at me? But yeah, it's I don't understand. So it's like, but it's also got like, here's the widget, download and install. Okay, so I've got source copy. Import. Okay, so download. Okay, so source copy, and then LUA script UI. Script UI. Add this. Oh, I may have worked it out. Okay, hold on. Snip.lua. Have the day off. You can hear me this morning. How you doing, Tom? Also, how you doing, Envy? Good to see you. Path disabled, not defined. Okay, sweet. I've got this. Okay. I'm trying to work out how to do... There's like a now playing Spotify widget that I've just found out about. And... Add to the viewer to so import the critical required OBS scene. Okay, well... Need to make a new scene. Spotify.
I know this may seem weird,
I might
but it's not.
accidentally... Yep.
It's been like
I knew that would happen.
you should know that I'm not doing this for myself. It's part
Alright, I knew that would happen if I just pressed
I'm doing
start
it
new scene.
for America.
Okay, so I have to make 3 text sources and name them exactly. So I have to make 3 text sources. 1, 2, 3. You know what I will do? I will just go to this scene and I'm just going to plonk my camera on top of it. Just going to do one of these. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm just gonna go over here real quick. Is my mic on? Yes, my mic is on. All right, sweet. Let me go back over here for a hot sec as well. I'm gonna grab my music.
Allow me to make my case.
All right, there you go. Now you can have that as well. Okay, so text layer. Name them exactly. Snip. Okay, so. No, I don't want to remove it. Snip. Track. Oh, they're the same layer. Okay, so I can't have those be just duplicates themselves. Okay. Copy. Duplicate. Duplicate. So snip track, snip. Artist. Snip artist, and then snip. Snip. Snip album. Okay, and then one image source. Image source, snip artwork. And then well, there's no exe file. Okay, import download snip containing the 2 files. Yes. report the critical required OBS scene containing the sources using source copy. In OBS, define snip ULA settings correctly. In the scripting thing, you have to define snip correctly. Snip location. See, there's no... The thing that I am confused with is that it's like you need to select path where the exe resides. It didn't let me download an exe because the exe is like, this is the confusing part. I don't have an exe.
I see you've chosen the football player. And the scientist. And apparently the weight.
Anyone understand GitHub better than me? Yeah, I want the
Ninja Brian.
because there's a thing in the OBS. Well, okay, let me bring it up. Go back over here.
Somewhere deep
So over here,
eternal dance of
the wrong window.
drifts a planet called simply Earth. And among the otherwise unremarkable population of this planet are two incredible heroes.
Um.
The future from itself.
Okay, so in this, it's like download and install. But if I download and install it, it doesn't down. It just downloads the It just downloads the zip file, but the zip file only has a JSON and an LUA in it, which is not correct. So then I'm going to the GitHub page where it has way more in it. However, in the README, it's got this. Snip will generate a generic file because, like, I don't have snip.exe. And in here, there is there a snip.exe? There's no snip.exe in here either. See, I don't understand where this exe is supposed to sit, because in the GitHub release, I can't see an exe. With SLN and all this stuff, but there's no like download and install snip. So am I supposed to download? If I download the snip widget, it doesn't have like do I need to download a separate thing again? It's not clear. I think that's what download and installing snip. Download and installing snip. Page can't be found. Great. Okay, so it's taking me to okay, this is the same thing. So but this is a different what? Why? Okay, it's different. Okay, what the fuck?
Sexy at all. And this robot
Releases snip 802. Is this what I need to download here? Okay, that's better. That might actually be what we need. That was a runaround. Okay, so now in downloads, I have snip 802, snip 802, snip application. Okay, so run that. And snip is now on the desktop. I don't want it in the tray. Okay, so then go back to here. So it's we got the select the path where exe resides. Back to the script. Select the path where exe resides. Yep, 802. And then This is the critical dot text. That's where the dot text is, will be generated. Because snip uses LAO uses the text property style layout transits. You can add source elements, click your font family, and then okay. Jesus. All right, and now we go source copy. There we go. Source copy. Load scene.
Ninja Brian, look at that girl with the sad eyes and the
And then we need to go to... Oh. Wait, hold on. Source copy. Main. And then we go to... Oh my god, there's so many fucking... Okay, Spotify? Load source. Didn't work. Okay, so we have to go to source copy. Source copy, load scene. Source copy, load scene. Scene is this one? Okay. It's very confusing. You can okay. See, the widget will only show the actual playing track. The widget is showing. Spotify. Authorize Spotify. You can close this window. All right. Spotify is working. Okay, that works. Widget will only show. Okay, no track playing. That's fine. Source copy. Load scene. Scenes. Snip album. Source copy. Main. Spotify. Snip artwork. This one's called 6969 2024 Remaster. We're in this album here. I realize they're also stream safe. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, so nest scene. All right, well I'm gonna nest the whole scene. Nest. Okay, so this is still not working. Arial.
care of this world for me, my darling.
Color white.
I will always love you.
Hey Shoden, how you doing?
Your name, by the way?
Enter the opera space. Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, by the way? How's things?
Until that glorious day when we meet again, Katie.
This is so confusing. Okay, so go back over here just so you can see what I'm reading. So do you use it? Snip. Okay, select the path where snip.exe resides. This is the critical text file. Snip uses the OBS text property style. Layout changes. That's fine. You can safely add source elements to the snip scene. Color source, background, color palette. That's fine. Select your font family, size, color, text. So over here. How big is this if I just put in something? Okay, so it's nice and big. Yeah, the weather is rough. We just turned on the aircon. Okay. This is the part that I'm struggling with. So that's fine. Why am I loading the source copy? Okay, so download, install source copy, and import snip, scene, and sources. So source copy, main, load scene. Is it just because I have to load these specific ones? Is it these ones? Okay, that might be what we need. Import the critical required OBS scene contains sources in reference 3.1.2. That's fine. Select font Arial 256 then. If it's plugin for OBS, it might need to, but it's supposed to be just a Liam Draws, how you doing by the way? If it's plugin for OBS, it might need to, but sometimes they do just work in this. It might be that it's not working because I'm doing it this way. All right, back over here. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna put me down here. So add your own elements. Nest scene as source. It might just be the it might just be. No worries, Shoden. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so it's like because select the path where the snip resides, that's fine. It uses that. You safely add source elements to the snip scene, for example, color square, background, color palette. Okay, so over here.
Would you lay down a sick flute solo for me?
Snip is currently working. Is it because I didn't select a font yet? Okay, so that should all be working now. Now, the widget will only show if it's actively playing a track. Okay, it is actively playing a track. So if I go back here, maybe that's why. Snips. Oh, the snip source is not selected, and I need to. Okay, I think I've worked it out. So I need to. I think in here, I might need to add this whole thing as a scene. I need to add the whole of snip as a scene. Get rid of all of that. And then in the, I think it's the script thing that's not working. So if I add the whole snip track, okay, so plugin disabled path, download snip track text not found. Okay, so close this, and then we're gonna go back to the scripts again. Go back here. There's no. There's less sources here than it would let me do. Is it just simply because the window's too big? Why is the window so big? It's just not loading all my scenes either, and I don't know why. No worries if you're doing a BRB. So OBS with the Illuvids, save information separately. Within the settings for snip, set output format. Save information separately. Oh, okay. Maybe I have to do that. Save information separately. With the within the settings for Snip DDC. It will create the file. You that, and then free platformware.
Have been told that you only date nice guys. Well, if that's
Not
how
found.
you judge a
Sniptrack.txt not found.
worth, your ass just hit pay dirt. I'm the most sensitive.
Okay, so for this, Snip reads the information in the text files currently playing under the text source to OBS. We'll write a generic format called snip.txt. We'll write a generic format called snip.txt. Okay, so ooh, big text. Maybe I'll close Snip and then reopen it. Where's Snip gone? Okay, so Snip. Bring that back up. Back on Spotify. Back here. Oh, big text. So Snip location is.
You know how I feel about you.
Yeah, I just move it.
You're a fossil sample, and I'm an impatient paleontologist, because I want to date you badly.
Watch a film with me. I love boring romantic comedies. Hop in my carriage, this is life.
An EXE. Okay, so riveting stuff, I know. The other thing go. Okay, so we had this window here. The script up here. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that working? Oh, it is working. Yo. Okay, so, oh, cool. That's working. How do I get rid of that? Okay, so that's working now. All right. And I just need to move these a bit better. Screen. Screen. Track. Okay, so this is working enough. Oh, it changed. How do we do this? So we do something like that. And then if we go back to Painty Solo, if I just put that scene in now, it should just work, right? I mean, fair enough. I suppose I don't need to add Spotify. I could just add Snip.
You had a growth spurt and you're suddenly 6'2". The girls are steering clear
All right, sweet. That works.
like a newborn deer. Sent birthday invites and now all your friend is here.
All right, so that's now going to display what is playing. So now it's always got the thing there. If I go back to Snip, you should be able to still hear this. And then that's working properly. Now, white text on a pink background. Yeah, I know, right? Well, it's the you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. I have an idea of what I'm doing. I have an idea. I have a rough idea. I have a semblance of an idea. Or some form of an idea. Okay, so if I go back to solo now. Proud of me doing the thing. Thanks, man. So what I need it to do, I need it to be, you know, how big is that on stream? Probably quite small, right? So you want it to be about that big. And then it's like the placement of the thing now that's a bit jank. So if it's kind of like, I wish it would wrap, but it won't. Snip artist above album. So 557. 557. All right. So you can do this. And then we can have the music background be a lot smaller. It needs to be more. You put an image behind this. Okay, so put an image behind this. We just put, I don't know. Ugh. Music BG, it's just so many fucking images that are doing nonsense. Okay, image, generic, tester, BG. And we're gonna make it go to, fuck this one, I don't know. Okay, so now, okay, this box here. So what we want is kind of like a box like this. But I want it to be longer. So if I can, maybe I'll just make a square. Just make a square box. How do I just put in it? How do I just put just like color in? Maybe I just have to have like a black box. All right, put that in. But then, fuck it. I don't know. Put a filter on it. There you go. Now it's black. Now it's just a black box. And then we can put an advanced mask on it, because then I can change whatever size I want for it. And then I can corner radius this thing to be a bit more of a square box. Now, we can do a bit more of that now. Oh, okay, that's why I had the fair enough. Okay, so the okay, this is kind of working now. That's a screen. If I go to the advanced mask. Oh, yeah, that's what we want. So now I can go. Not sure how I feel about it. Pre-OG. You think of keeping one of the original cards? Is that a bad thing? Okay. Now if we make the width a little larger. I shouldn't fucking move this. This needs to stay there. Lock that. Morning, legend. How you doing? Okay, center X. If I do that, now I can have a little album artwork here. I can, nope. And then we can do that. All right, that works. All right, so now there's a little thing down here.
Let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me.
All right, so now I can just turn off this generic layer, come back here. And now we have a little box.
What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date? Let's feel some.
And that looks good. All right, sweet. Little snip. Turn that off. Maybe I'll also, on the color correction, bring that down a bit. Yeah, nice. Because now that can just sit on top of other things. Yeah, look at that. That's great. I like that. Put a little drop shadow on that.
You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders. Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive.
Main threshold size. Distance, light, angle is good there. Oh, it looks like a little beveled thing now. I like that. Sweet. I like that a lot. Maybe just keeping the vibe of the original deck and actually building a second deck from scratch beats the point of upgrading. I mean, you could do that. Okay. Like, just make the decks you like. I don't know. The what would be the, like, what deck you like, just my brain's not working. What deck are you trying to make and or upgrade? Is it like a pre-con you bought, or is it like a secondary one? What am I trying to do here? So the album artwork is the interesting one. I don't know how that updates. Snip artwork. Snip artwork. Do I simply have to just do that? But where is that? Transform. There's no... Okay, what? Now, one of the OG precons is a cool concept. The deck list is a hot mess. I mean, could you make it like more themed around the character, or is it just like a bit of a wash on that one? What? I don't get this one. There's nothing in it, so I don't get why that one doesn't work. Auto hiding the source. Well, it's working for me on that part. Any comments on this? Okay, so output settings. Output. That work? I'm not sure if that worked. There. I mean, that part's working. Save out album artwork. Fuck off Windows. No player selected. Save it. Keep display track pop up. No, I don't want that. Empty file, no track playing. That's fine. Set output format. $I. Set album format. So I'm not understanding why the image doesn't update, but it works enough so far. Yep. Does snip require the album artwork to be empty? Because the only image is snip artwork. Sorry, I just came back to the deck. When you put an angel, a demon, or dragon down in the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Oh, Jesus. That's great. I mean, I don't know if that's great in terms of magic, but that feels good. I mean, either way, I like this right here of the snip. I think this text down the bottom here might need to be a little bigger. No, 260. Oh. I just need to literally make this bigger here. Okay, so that looks good. And that should update now-ish. Okay, hold on. It should update now. Hey, oh my god, it did it. Okay, why did that work now? Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Now we're cooking with portals. Okay, so this goes... And then the image here... Make the mask bigger. Oh, and then recenter that. I liked it when you had it offset to the stop. Offset to the stop. When what do you mean? Like clipping over the top left, like up here. Oh, you mean I understand what you're saying. You mean like this starts the Oh, you're right, I do like that. I know what I want to do. I know what you trying to get at. You want this like... You mean like this? Hold on. Let me cook for a hot sec. Now hear me out. What about this? What about like that? So the album is the thing that makes it jut out from. What do you reckon of that? I can just recenter this. I'll go back. Label this layer. Go back over here. Yeah, see, that looks good layer like that. And it's got a little shadow on it. I like that as is now. I need to change the text font settings. I think I also need to make the main track title larger. So the album artwork actually needs to be further back here. And then the track needs to be probably the largest thing, one of the largest things on here. And then the album also could be very... Okay, so how does that look in the context of this? Is that... So now it's too close to that, and I don't love that. However, it's pretty close. That's like 2, 3. How is this? I mean, it's quite small.
My heart was racing and now we're on our first date.
You can make it larger
You look so radiant.
in the main thing.
Walk into the
Thing is, I don't know how to make the text wrap.
You started talking and her smiling now.
Should update my category. thought there was a category for this. So, I mean, that kind of works like that, right? See, I don't know how to make the text rap. That's the only thing that I would want to do on this now. Because the tracks are clearly too large.
He's got to get to work on time. His nursing job is on the line. His wife is always on his case.
So I want that. I would like that to be smaller. I don't want it to be like too much of the real estate of the screen, but it's really small there. I manually put in a spacer though. Will it fuck it up? Is that gonna fuck it up? Yeah, I think it's gonna fuck it up. Yeah, I think it messes it up when you... I think you would need to display it as like stacked output format. Yeah, so when the long song happens, hey Lockie, how you doing? Right click on the snipper icon and choose set output format. Set output format. You can just put a space after A. All right. I'm doing good. Yeah, did you stay up too late? Did you stay up too late? It's the long one. Okay.
The realm is under attack.
My God. The day
Where's the really long title one? Yeah, see, that doesn't work. Loggy, check out. I managed to get a widget for now playing on Spotify working. If you can see that down the bottom there. I mean, it's a bit small right now. I'm trying to work out how to make it so that the text wraps better. It works well. I don't know why the album art just broke, but oh, there it goes. So it should auto load all of this and refresh every second or two. Every couple seconds it'll refresh and just be like, is this what you're listening to? And it should bring up the album art nicely like that. And set output format is the thing that I was trying to read was the output format usually displays track name followed by artist. So you can add a space after that and it should do it. I want to add spaces to stream labels from Streamlab. Oh, I don't want to do that either. Okay, so wrap text. The wrap text in OBS source that is displaying your output. Enable the custom text extents of the wrap options in the text source properties. Oh, jeez. Okay, where is that? I was supposed to be painting today. This is one of those I started hyper-focusing on a thing. And then... Okay, so text properties. Text properties. How do I make this wrap? Alignment. Okay, so scroll down the properties and find the option custom. What? Doesn't. I think this is a lie. Trying to give bunching. How do I place? Okay, so. All right, dropped only for a little. Got to go to meeting. No worries, Lockie. Got to make a rap. Got to rhyme a bunch of times. Lionel staying up late, unheard of. That's what I. Oh, use custom text extents. Oh shit. Hold on. Rap. Oh shit, I broke that. What did I do here? Oh. Okay. I think I understand what I've done here. Hit the screen. Maybe reset this transform. Why did that? Oh, is it fucking? Oh no. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Okay, so I don't know. 300. Why is this so fucking large? Why is it so large? All right, 1,000. No, 1,000, not 100. 1,200 by 1080. And then width is like, I don't know, it's 1,600. I mean, it's kind of working. So I need this to be 1920. I need it to be a lot wider. 3,000. Oh, everybody working a bit. So if I say 5,000. Okay, that kind of works better, right? Okay. I think that's working now. I go back to here. Okay, so now if I do this, does it wrap the text correctly? I center it on the bottom, it probably will work. Alignment, bottom. So now it'll only ever go up. It goes too high. Okay, so I just need to reduce this by, I don't know. Okay. That should work, right? That should work now. Maybe I'll center it in the center. Okay, that's good enough, right? Like that's good enough. There we go. I think that works. Anything I would change is like the text like font, and that's kind of it. Otherwise it does work. I just don't know what a nice like readable font is right now. Someone suggest what's a good readable font, folks? What's a good readable font? This is not just Arial. Arial bold. Arial bold. Arial bold. Oh, there you go. That works well enough. You can see it down there. It works. And now if I make this smaller, is it going to fuck with it too hard?
Is that a mystic space portal behind you? Oh shit!
Then if I do this, should update. Sweet. Helvetica is a good font. I mean, can you read this on the stream? I know you got to make it like a lot bigger. But I also don't want... I mean, what other fonts am I using on the page? Oh, fuck. Well, the thing is, the fact that I can just have this here can go now on any scene. So I can just kind of put it wherever. I don't remember what this one is. This is a Stream Elements one. You want me to put wing... I can put wingdings in. Hold on. I can put wingdings on it. Hey Wild, how you doing? All right, here you go, your animals, the tracks and wingdings now.
Hello, and welcome to Ninja Sex Party's 11th album.
I love how big the album came in.
Provide an enhanced listening experience for you and your loved ones.
These nuts. Oh man, I wish my replay buffer was working right now. Oh shit, that's funny.
This concludes the questionnaire. Please enjoy the album.
All right, does this still work? Let's find out. Someone clip that real quick just in case it didn't work. Real funny. Well, now we understand why if the album's too big, the album's too small, the text font will be fucking massive. You say Helvetica? Helvetica good font? Have I considered Papyrus? You can get out. You get in the bin with that suggestion. Yeah, it's a I don't want it to be dynamic, but yes, it is. They are individual text layers in OBS. Was I trying to get to Helvetica? H is for Helvetica. Oh, it turns out Helvetica is not a default font in OBS. Why did you auto so big? Don't you? I don't want you to wrap. Is the text font individual in OBS? Yeah, yeah. So if I go to here, so if we're going to here, so right now, oh Jesus Christ, suppose I can't do that easily. Go to studio mode. I can. No, it's just an infinitely sized window. I don't know how to show you. Let's go over here. You can do some transform stuff to keep it from expanding. I mean, if I just do... Thing is, if the album title's too large as well, it'll also do the other thing. But I guess I can do the wrap text situation on this too. 5,800. If I have the same properties on this, custom text, 5,800, and that will wrap correctly, or it won't. And then undo wrap. Oh, hold on. If I just... Scale it to the inner bounds and you'll be good. Yeah, I need to use the custom chat extents as well, though. Because now this is way too big. I reset this. Oh, I know what to do. I just need to edit the properties of this to make it start at the vertical alignment on the top, alignment left, and then now. My God, this is way too long for this. No, not 400. 4,000, please. Does that look weird because it's all like spaced out differently now? Oh, it's all real small. Why'd that go real small? Do I need to center all this as well now? So if I have it in center here... No, I don't like it on there. I like the left and the vertical alignment in the bottom. Because that means it'll only go up. NSP as the artist can go... And then this one on the bottom will only ever go down. Alright. That will work well enough. Look at this delicate balance. Ow. Oh, it's just how that is. The artist can just lock off. That's fine. And then does this work? It's just when it's like that, it just goes really small. That's the only thing I don't like. It doesn't scale when it doesn't scale the text. It's the only thing I don't like is it's when like it doesn't have dynamic text size. That's the only thing I'm not liking. If you have a long one, why did that not update? There it goes. So if you have a long text title, that's fine. Yeah, everybody just wants to rule the world. Or if if you do that, that's fine. Because I don't know if you'd want the album cover being so large, you know? Look, it's good enough for now. It works, right? Anyway, hope everybody likes me just doing a widget thing, because it works, but it was only. I like it. I mean, I'm proud of it. It works. It works nice. It works nice enough. Like, I can see the alignment and shit's off, but like that's a fine-tuning thing. I think the dynamic text size is what I don't, what I would like to have, but it's not particularly there, you know? Okay. I don't know if anyone else has a different way to do it. I'm all ears. However, I think this works otherwise. And I'm just going to keep it as is otherwise. And there's also a version of, like, I could switch it to YouTube music as well if I wanted to. Oh no, iTunes? Ugh. I know you can also do a version for YouTube music too, but it works best with Spotify. But like this works because I typically play Spotify for like the non-D&D show stuff anyway. If anyone has a bloody different way to do it, yeah. Is this okay? So I've aligned it to this thing here on the bottom over there. Is that too close to the border now? Like, because I've aligned it directly, but it kind of looks weird to me, right? It needs a bit of that visual space, maybe like there. I don't know, something about it I didn't like, so I moved it. So I need to move it somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay. Yeah, scale it to the inner bounds and I'll be good. Yeah, it I don't know why it wasn't working properly. Oh, it doesn't matter. Either center it or to the square or make it fill the square. Oh yeah, like this square here. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to make it too large because I don't like, you know, I don't want that text to be the largest thing around. Because I don't like it taking up too much real estate. Like, I almost don't like it. I actually almost like it, would make like it better, like just hiding in the corner like this. Maybe it's the even margins thing. Because I don't, yeah. Do you like that there? Because I'm like, I don't mind that. It's just, I also don't, you know, I'm indecisive.
Hey, I like you. I got
What album am I playing right now?
Let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about
Yeah, I don't want it to be like in the middle of the overlay. I want it to be like a really corner element. Oh, Wild! Hey, if you're there, did you see the new keyboard Corsair / Elgato announced? I was like, I like it. I like it. I think it would be handy. I was talking to them about it Elliot and Nick about it yesterday, and I was like, I could make it so like when you load a program, like if I don't have OBS open, it would switch back to numpad. But if OBS or something was open, it would switch over to like streaming mode. And that way I can still have my numpad on one side because I have a full-size keyboard for that. Equally, I have 3 Stream Decks. I have an XL and a Plus, and I have used all of the buttons on both. And I'm terrible at adding second pages because I forget they exist. So I need most things just like directly visible, which means it's a nightmare. Actually, I do have all of my icons more or less the same though. Like I got like a Destiny themed pack of icons where it's like that really nice it's like that kind of geometric lines kind of look. I really like that. Yes, in addition, I also need a new keyboard because the T key on this one doesn't work properly anymore.
good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
Well, I went back to go and find this post from someone, and instead I was met with depressing news. So I'm going to close that now. But yes, it looks good. It looks like a good keyboard. It's got a very specific use case, but it's there. Oh my gosh. All right, well, little hyper. Oh, well, that one doesn't have an album cover apparently. I don't know if I can play this. This one's a cover or something. Let's go to this album. Do I switch over painting for an hour? Should I do that, or should I just build some models? Because setting up the painting, I'm not going to do painting for the rest of the day if I only paint for an hour now. Should I do that? I could build stuff, I guess. I got heaps of building stuff just here. I might do some build just so it's not not a wash. All right, well, I will change my category back now. Okay, good guys. I already built one of these. I think I've already started building one of these. No? Yes? Question mark? Bunch of stuff missing off it. Oh, I have. I built one. So, in terms of what will start now then. They're like these little, they're like the dwarves, but they're in like more power armory stuff. It's like the power armor on top of power armor dwarves. These guys down here. Oh, it's literally that one there. Oh, it's too hot today. My phone doesn't even tell me the temperature. It just simply says extreme heat. Just doesn't. It doesn't go like, hey. It doesn't even just say, hey. It's this temp. It's this temp. No, it's not. It's just fucking. It's just hot time. Time for hot. It's even cool today. Oh, it's cooler than yesterday. That's for sure. All right, there's your new reference image. It's this guy. Yeah, it's at least cooler than yesterday, but somehow it's still. I mean, at the same time, the aircon is on. Maybe it just isn't isn't supposed to be as bad as yesterday. Thankfully, I just sat in the aircon all yesterday. However, the computer, when streaming, makes room hot. So that's part of the balance here. I also don't want to just be like yelling downstairs because Jess is working at the moment. It's warm. Also, if anyone would like to come in and chill, I have the green room open today. It helps energy, and I can have a little chatty with people. So if you want to come in and jump in the green room and pop on for a little stream chatty, please feel free to. Oh, shit. If you would like to, you are welcome. Let me know in case I don't see it, because the Discord's not displaying the join call noise at the moment. And even when I have streamer mode off, so I won't be able to hear when you join. But let me know if you are in there, and I can go have a look and pop you in. But yeah, join that first, so you don't jump scare me. Haha, get out of here. Thank you, Saribot. Make sure to thank Saribot. Instantly gets banned for crap. Ugh. Okay, 76 and 73. Yeah, in 10 minutes, you got another load of washing. Yeah, no worries, man. It's all good. Do what you need. No rush. I'll be here for at least another just under an hour. I'll still be streaming. 76 and 73. And do I need 74? I do. I need 79. I do need 79? Well, I need 79. 70. Oh, I need 76. Sometimes looking for these sprues are just a whole journey in itself. I need 78. Don't need 78. Need 75. Flip it this way. It'd be probably easier. No, it's not easy to read. 57, 39, 23, 78. Where's 70? Okay, hold on. Where's 75 at? 75 is that piece.
Karate practice is over. Let's go home.
They're usually always within the same realm. Is it because this is the alt build? Number 19. Okay, so that's probably the alt build. That makes way more sense.
That went well.
Oh, does that mean this is a dud piece then? It's probably a spare one. Okay, now we need all like the low numbers. So 3. I do like it when they group them into the sprue areas because that's a lot more handy. Wild. So these are the SMS ones. These are the SMS ones. These are great. These are the single ones. When I was in Japan, I got the God Hand. Like these are like the chef's kiss ones. Unfortunately, wild. Yes, they are incredible. They're meant for Gundam, but like, dude, if you treat them well, I've had these for just under a year. I would have had them a year in March. I bought them for, so they're normally $100-ish in Australia. I would begrudgingly pay that, and that's crazy because these were like 40 and I didn't want to pay 40. These are good. They have blunted a lot since. However, as long as you're treating these okay, and I've got like the little thingy that you put on it. I paid 60 in Japan. If you can pay 60 to get them, they just beat everything out of the water. Again, like when these go, I probably still will, like, if these die before I go back to Japan, I will begrudgingly buy another set because they're just so nice. Don't cut anything large on them. You will just ruin them. And then when I was literally like scared to use them for a bit. So when I did finally start using, I was looking up like how to keep them nice. These are SPN 120s. If you care about the numbers, this is the one that's like I think it's the single blade. It's the really nice one. If you treat them well, they just cut like butter. Like and when I say like treat them nice, when you're snipping, don't like do force, and don't just like clamp the metal together. Like it's like a really like smooth pinch, and rather than like some clippers just kind of mush it together until it like just breaks. These do really clean. Like I barely have to clean these up. That they're so nice. Like it doesn't make you like it's like a incremental upgrades thing. There's only so much like nicer you can do it. But like, if you can see that, that's the clip that I've just made, and that's a messy one. This one was fairly nice. Like you can see that, other than that tiny little bit up there, it's a very clean cut. I rate it very highly. It's just you're paying for it. You genuinely are. It's probably the bougiest piece of hobby tool I own. That isn't like my paint case is bougie, but that's because that was a treat myself. This was like I want these. I don't want to buy them, but I'm paying $40 less in Japan, so fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. We're also buying my friend a set. I also got the drill bit as well, actually. We were buying our friend drill bits, and then I bought this one because I was like, I can't find the one he actually wants. It's out of stock everywhere. And then on like one of the last days, we went back to Akihabara, and I found it, and I went, I still have this hand drill instead. I'll just keep it. It's really nice, and I also have the drill bits for it as well. So it was nice. It was good. B1. Like, I didn't want it to be that good. The bird drill. This is I don't know what this is. This one's just the hand twist drill, and I've got like 1 mils and stuff like that. But this is it's just you hold it there, that spins. So you just you hold it there, and then you've got grip, and it's just a pin vise drill. And I've got like 1 mils, and I got 1 to 3. I wouldn't mind. Oh no, there's a 2 in there. I wouldn't mind something that's sub 1 mil. These are like $40 as well, though, just for drill bits. I think this was 100 for both. I want to say this was 20 and this was like 30 in Japan. Still very worth it. Because like I've got a bunch of this like copper wire. Yeah, it's usually worth. I actually have the Games Workshop pin vise drill. I actually rate that. That's actually a good one. And literally, like, I still have the old drill bits here for it. I genuinely like it. And I think I can pin up to... Christ. You can pin up to like, you know, that's a 2 mil. So that's usually like one of the larger ones that I'll pin because Warhammer's not that big. But you can go all the way up to 3, and then 1 is nice for like really small stuff. But if you're doing magnet stuff, 2's nice because I've got a bunch of these. I've got a bunch of like the neodymium or whatever you call it magnets. They're pretty good. Oh, wild. I also found this. I found the sprue glue stuff. I just got to melt the sprue inside it, and then I have the gap fill liquid.
Easy on those coconut shrimp, Jerry. Death metal, the metal of death. Tanning lotion on corpse paint needs a high SPF. Playing frisbee all day, you'll be running like a cheetah. Sacrificing goats with
You get the idea. That somewhere in there. You got into painting or gluing yet? You bloody want to, mate? You bloody... Nick was like, oh, I like Warhammer. I don't know if I could get into it. Like, it's so expensive and takes so much time. And I went, my friend, I have a few armies at this point that are ready to go because of my projects at Ark. So I have Pokemon Tyranids and my... Actually, the same cube. The Girly Pop Tau. What kind of stuff would you make plastic no more look like metal? Oh, like painting it? Oh, super easy. It's literally just like gloss varnish. You can't do Warhammer. I do a lot of the model kits these days, but you could do Warhammer. You know why? Because Warhammer, it's going to sound stupid, dollar for time spent, one of the most cost-effective hobbies. Because this will take me many months to build, paint, and then you also have now game materials. However, no one ever just buys one. Actually, prime example, this is the box. Like, this is just a... You get this box. This box fights another combat patrol box. Done. Tom, if you're around, jump in green room, whatever you want, by the way. Do you do like the Bandai kits, like the push fit ones? I'm actually starting to like get back into. I'm like, do I want to get back into the plastic glue? Because I have a lot of like, when I was little, I fucked up a lot of models of plastic glue, and you cannot undo those. What? Oh, here it is. This is the song. Don't fuck it up. Also, coincidentally, the same song.
Here it is. My big
I used the shittiest glue on the Going Merry ship. Is that like the big like anniversary one they made? Because I was also looking at that in Japan. Also, I built a... Oh, actually, I took a photo of it. I didn't put it up. I really should put up when I take these photos, but I was building one of my One Piece Legos yesterday. Just before work, I was like, I've got half an hour. Jess, do you want to build some Lego for like half an hour? I built the one with Shanks and Luffy, and it comes with a little gum fruit in it. It's really cute.
And now,
It's like the scene where he eats it.
PSA from Ninja Sex Party.
And then the last... Actually, my Going Merry Lego is right there.
Such a scam.
You don't need a seatbelt because you believe in yourself. Seatbelts!
So 1980s.
The 6, 5, 7, 8.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Seatbelts!
6.
Such a turnoff.
It's time to stand up to the man.
No, that's number 9.
Smoking is good.
Keep flipping the sprue and now I'm lost. 7. It's fairly large. Was it like around the 100 to 200 mark? Because I think that's the one that I was looking at one point. And I was like, I can't bring this. Like a lot of these kits I were looking at in Japan hobby stores, and I was like, oh, this is so sick. I don't have suitcase time. Not suitcase time. I don't have enough suitcase space to bring it back. Oh, the 10 kilos of plushies. Oh no, they're making me not be able to get a Going Merry. I did go to the Mugiwara stores though. A lot of those. Oh, I did get this Going Merry. I have a paper theater one that I should make one day. Like a little Going Merry one. Apparently they're hard to make. So it's like a layered background thing, and you stack them in front of each other. Apparently it's really cool. I mean, like, it is really cool. It's like all of the cast walking towards the Merry. It's the Bandai one you got in Ashburn. Good quality hobby shop there. Where's Ashburton?
I guess she likes me.
And
Me and that girl got married.
oh, that area. Yeah, all right.
Better luck next time, Gary.
Oh wait, hold on. Ashburton.
Walk 10 feet 'cause her unquenchable
What's it called?
hot nut heat. She's my perfect girl. Skiddly bop, deep dop doop bop doo.
Hobbies Heaven. I don't know this one. Is it more like hobby rather than like? Because I know like there's hobbies like, you know, you got the Warhammer ones, but then you've also got like this is like the train stores and the. Oh yeah, this is like war games and paints and the. What do you got here? Plastic model kits. Yeah, like scale models. Oh, they got Cromlech. They got Army Painter. Yeah, so they're the non-Games Workshop-y stuff. Okay, this is cool. There's one of these near us because they don't do GW either, but they do like slot cars and train stuff, and they got some real good. Yeah, Gundam and Gunpla. These the one near me also does that. Hey Simo, how you doing? Mert. C4. Did not blow. Wait, number 2. What the fuck is this piece? Oh, that's the leg. Wait, what's this piece? Oh, that's the one from over there.
I've known Ninja Brian since we were both.
Oh, if NSP is stream safe, that means Starbomb would be stream safe. I should really have just realized all of the internet creators, a lot of them are just gonna be stream safe, unless they were like collabed with a larger music distributor. I can go through and test. Where's my little sprue bin? Yeah, so like I was a bit rougher on these cuts, but nothing that like a really quick, you know, shave off can't solve.
He's just misunderstood and shy. What a guy. But behind the mask
Tom, are you around?
is the heart
Did I show you my Fulgrim? Fully Grim Grim?
inside his mind right now.
Still wanted to jump in whenever, but did I show you the Fulgrim from the Christmas box? The Emperor's Children box, everybody. Okay, where is he? He's in bits because he's a model that's going to require a lot of He's a model that's going to require a lot of sub-assembly painting. Hey Jacqueline, how you doing? This is his hair. Fully Grim Grim. He's a big one. Yes, I got him very cheap because of that discount plus plus the other thing I was doing. But, you know, imagine this guy as like a D&D like in addition to being an Emperor's Children centerpiece model. How sick is that? He doesn't have guns. He's just got power armor and a lot of swords and whips. In the green room? I do want to yap. Hello. You're muted, by the way. Unless you muted yourself. Did I mute you? You should be able to talk in here, though. You have Guildmaster status. Why can't you yap? Alright, one sec. Did you mute yourself? You shouldn't have muted. Might not. Did you mute yourself? How about now? Try now. Maybe I'll do this.
Oh, I can talk now?
Alright, yeah, there you go. I don't know.
Hooray.
I thought your role enabled you to do that because you're in the mod role.
What? I don't know.
Yeah.
Learned something today.
Fully Grim Grim. Really nice model.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just muting the stream so I don't hear myself echo because
So
it's
fair.
so weird.
I'll turn on my mini camera so you don't have the delay.
Oh,
There you go.
that helps.
You can have that now.
Nice.
But yes,
Thank you.
I really like. I've been wanting that Fulgrim model since like the box came out, and
It's
very
very cool.
It's very nice. I'm just happy that like my anticipation of them doing a Christmas box with him in it was right. Because he is a heckin' chonk, but like in terms of like how much he is to just buy outright.
Oh yeah.
Like I would never have just bought him by himself without some kind of dealie. And
That's fair.
well, I got him for less than the price of the entire. Because I did the gift card thing that I've been saving that I probably mentioned previously. And I ended up paying less than, including the whole Christmas box. I paid less than the cost of just Fulgrim when he's already discounted from discount stores.
Wait.
And then I got 2
Oh.
sets of Flawless Blades and Noise Marines on top.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think it was. I got it for under half of what it retails for, just by comboing those two things together.
I'm
Yeah,
really
but-
glad they gave Emperor's Children like their own, because they have a unique look.
Yeah. Well, I think they were always going to. They just, GW, by the sounds of it, sounds like they design all of their models and releases like 4 years in advance.
That makes sense.
Um,
But also, like, they've just got like a ton of room, design space wise, to just
Yeah.
be like, this is a range now.
yeah, absolutely. There's the end campaign just about to come out, and this week they announced. So anyone who played Space Marine 2, they've announced like new models for Titus and Gadriel from the game. They did Chiron fucking
Nice.
dirty. We've talked about this before on stream. They killed Chiron off screen and Acheron together, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, he's gone now," just so Titus can be promoted to the captain of the second company. So they killed him off screen,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
okay.
at least have a cinematic where they like die in honor, because it also feels bad when you had like the main black character of the game be killed off screen to be replaced by his mentor character, who is also a black man, and that mentor character comes in the squad with Gadriel and Titus. And I was like,
It's
I don't know
fine.
if it's intentional,
Not,
but
but-
it's a bit of a feels bad.
Look, maybe he'll get brought back as like a dreadnought or something cool.
I would love that. I would love that. I just want them to like, even if there was like a you know how they do like commemorative ones, like for store anniversaries and
Yeah.
stuff. If there was like a little
Yeah.
diorama one, and it was called like Last Stand or Battle Brothers or something like that, and it was like Acheron, because Acheron's already got a model. He's the generic Phobos armor captain. So it just means that Chiron's the only one out of all of this who got shafted the most, just not getting a model at all. So I would love just like a model where it's like, Acheron's dead or something like that, or dying on the ground. And then you've got like Chiron calling in the bombardment or the exterminatus or whatever he did to like valiantly die. And it's like, he gets a heroic model. Like he gets like a little diorama one. He doesn't get to be in the game because they want to keep their lore of he's dead. But like have his like final moments in those little dioramas.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Yeah,
sweet.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I would like
I agree.
genuinely love that, because it's like at least you're doing, we spent way more time with Chiron because you have to have a squad of 3 in the campaign. We spent way more time with Chiron than the other guy, Metaris or whatever his name is, Metaris. That he was just in the secret level episode. So it's like I spent 10 minutes with that guy, and I spent a 30-hour campaign with the other guy, but the other guy's the one that died.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Just feels bad. Anyway,
Look, maybe they'll do like I don't know.
like
I agree.
they might
Short
not.
answer.
Like they're under no obligation to. It's just like, they're promoting Titus and the boys. Like Gadriel's what's it called? The flag bearer, the ancient. He's like the Primaris Ancient of the squad because he's like, I think he's like Lieutenant Gadriel now.
Man, their ranking system's weird.
Oh,
I also look forward
they
to
also
the
call
next
them
game where they're like,
lieutenants.
is that British or American to call them lieutenant?
It's British because everyone was like, it's lieutenant. They're like, no, it's lieutenant. That's the right way to say it. They were like, it's okay to be wrong.
It's British. It's
Look, the
Of
word
course it's
probably
gonna be- yeah, of
originates
course, like,
from Britain or something anyway.
oh yeah. It's I think the word's originally French, which is why there's a
It's got the-
disagreement between the Americans and
Yeah.
I think. I could be wrong on that.
It's old French word combining lieu and meaning place and tenant holding. It literally means placeholder for someone who holds a position of superiority. So it's the gap fill rank.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, where does the F
Oh
come
my
from?
God.
It's from the Latin. So British people say lieutenant instead of lieutenant. Where's the F come from? It's the F and lieutenants come from the armed forces from France. English, it's pronounced lieutenant, possibly derived from Louf, Old French for lou. Okay, so because place, place hold like place must be left because of the
I'm gonna
the
trust you
definition
on
we were
this.
saying. I'm just looking it up on some things. So left must be place and tenant's holding. So lieutenant. I understand it, but I feel like the English around it has changed since.
Oh yeah, like English is primarily a functional language, and it's just how things get used. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
English is confusing at best without integrating like French terminologies as well.
well, yeah, how much of it is stolen from other languages? Where it's like, oh yeah, the guys
but-
across the border in Germany say this word, so we're gonna say it wrong, and
Have you seen the Japanese? Can I interest you in the Japanese alphabet and of the three different? Actually, there's 4 technically, but 3 main ones. Can I interest you in that?
agree
Where they're
with
just
you.
like we have. I think it's like 50,000 kanji, but people really only know about 2,000. And they're like, why
Yeah,
do
and
you have
then-
so many? They're like, we just kept adding them, and we shouldn't have.
yeah, somebody was explaining. I was watching a video the other day where somebody was explaining how even though they've had like so many kanji for forever, there's a bunch of terms that they didn't have individual words for until
They just
way
made a kanji
later.
for.
Well, what was it? Their primary colors. They didn't have individual terms for primary colors
Oh,
until way later than you would expect.
yeah.
Because before that it was just like warm, cool, black, white, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Which is why, what is it? It's like brown is tea-colored, pink is
I mean,
blossom-colored.
it's a good
It's
descriptor,
like
though.
it's a whole.
I mean, actually, that leads into why I do love Japanese as a language, because it's literal. Their language is literally like,
Well-
it's just like, it is this thing. I mean, and it depends on like the description of the person who, and the times at which
Yeah.
they made the word. Because I've heard some
Yeah.
fucked up ones.
Me
Like,
too. We're on stream. I don't need to feel sad.
huh?
You heard some fucked up ones. Well, you don't need to share those if you don't want
No,
to.
well, it's not. It's like fucked up in the sense of like misogyny, and
Yeah.
like the word is the
Yeah.
word and it exists now, but the it's the origin of the words
Yeah.
kind of just like, well, that's weird.
Yeah,
They're not bad. They're just like, it's, it's one of those like,
Yeah.
we can criticize them and acknowledge that they won't change type thing. And the word won't
Yeah,
change,
this-
but they no longer mean that.
well, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's inescapable.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got a lot of words in ours that mean that. It's like,
Oh.
we decided to
Yes.
be like, we have man and woman.
Oh, what was it? The root word for that? Man used to be gender neutral because it used to be woman and werman, which is or
Yeah, yeah.
wereman, which is where the the
Like
Were
Weirderman
from
or something
Werewolf.
like that? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's derived we shortened it specifically for men. We were lazy. We cut that part off, and then it's like, well, this now is weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's the evolution of it, right? Wait, what have I done wrong here? Oh, I should put the pants on first. Do what the instructions say, otherwise you'll fuck yourself up. I started automatically putting the torso on. I went, why is this not fitting? It's because you didn't put the pants on. It's because you didn't put the pants on.
Okay. Just going through every card I can reach.
I'm sorry.
Ugh!
Are you still off work?
I took off until next Monday.
Heck yeah.
So I go back on the
I was
Tuesday.
gonna say you're normally like a listener only on these days, or like a mute but on, like with the captions.
Yeah, yeah,
Hold on.
yeah. The reverse of what you just said.
The
Yes.
album art fucked up. It's just like a green square.
Oh no.
It's fine. Look, the widget works, and I'm very happy that the widget works at all, especially for doing it like live.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Hey, you got plenty of time to like mess with that and get it to do what you want.
Yeah. Look, if it works for a bit, that's fine.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be perfect for everything, and
No, the only
can
thing I
figure
really
out-
want to do is like find out if I can do dynamic font size, which I might not be able to do, and I'll just deal with it. And I think I can
Okay.
see that the positioning's annoying me because it's not centered.
yeah. I mean, it's small. It's in the bottom corner. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be
It just needs to display correctly, which is
Functional.
what it's doing now.
yeah.
The function
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
thing is working minus the album art, but I think it's because it didn't refresh Spotify correctly.
Oh.
Either that or the
Oh, well.
the image file within Spotify's API is broken, and it's just reading the broken file. Also entirely possible.
This is one of those things where you know more than I do, so I am going to smile politely.
I'm entirely guessing. Because I don't know how to code.
Fair.
What was I gonna say? I told you about the Eldar Corsairs stuff though, right?
Which Eldar Corsairs stuff? I know the teased Prince, what's his name, coming out, which I'm really excited for.
Yes, they
What?
teased, and the next book got leaked in the end narrative.
Ooh.
So on Christmas Day, they released a preview of Huron Blackheart, who is the
Nice.
Chaos Red Corsairs of like the Red Butchers or whatever they're called. And then they said, the next book's going to be this, and it's going to be quite piratey themed. And then there was like a random other story about Prince Uriel just doing shit in the setting, and they don't do that sort of stuff unless they're going to. They're getting you in the mindset of like, oh, this
Yep.
guy exists. Remember this guy? Oh, maybe there's something coming
Yep.
soon. And then they did one about Huron, and they've done one about Yarrick, like Commissar Yarrick of the Guard, who, oh god, what's the context there? He's supposed to be dead, but apparently he's not dead now.
Yeah.
Because
Probably because they had a whole bunch of people like lose their minds over him being dead. They were like, oh yeah, nobody cares about this character. I'm like, you did a whole, like one of your big worldwide tournament things where people got to decide the answer to. He was like, the
as in, like, was this like the
pivotal figure
Kadia
of-
Stans thing?
So this was Third War for Armageddon. I was 12 at the time, so this is
Oh,
forever
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
But this
yeah.
was their huge, big tournament thing that they did, and it was Yarrick versus Guzzskull, which is why those two have.
Gaskell like respects him.
Yeah. This is the lore where all that came from. This is. I don't even know. Does his eye have the laser power before or after this? I think this.
Well, didn't he
whatever.
die at
Like
that
this
place?
is
Quote unquote die?
No, he survived that, and then after is where they started doing the whole he didn't die until well after that, and he was also like not actually confirmed dead. There was just a skull that looked like his.
So
and
that's what they're playing off. Because they didn't have a body. You know, it's a Marvel death. There was no body, therefore did they die? He's reported dead. So that's kind of what they're doing now. Also, aesthetically, like, the events I enter don't really matter about like the what you see is what you get. What do you reckon I should put on? This kind of funky pistol thing, or the Votan equivalent of a little plasma gun, but it's like a little bulbous looking plasma gun, little fat boy.
Ooh, I like both.
Well, I've got 4 more of these to build, so I think in terms of if people are like, oh, what are you playing with? I think I use these guns, but I like the look of these as well. But I've got 4 more to make, so I've got no. Each has an option of a weapon.
Okay, I brought the stream up because it's on slightly higher. I go with the plasma gun just because it's different.
Plasma's cool. I think what's the other guy got? The leader has I think it's like a heavy bolt thing, or I don't know what they're called. The Votan's got weird names for shit.
Everything has weird names for shit.
Yeah, they're like Hunter, Patton, Bolter, but like it's because they made a better version.
Okay.
They made a better version because they didn't get rid of the use of their computing power and artificial stuff.
Warhammer lore is dumb.
Well, they're not Imperium. They count as Xenos.
That's also so weird that they count as. I guess it's like they're their own country sort of thing. But they're still
their
humans.
own society. Yeah, they kind of retreated from humanity, and then they're like divergent humans. Like they're all dwarves. They're very industrial capitalists, and they have like ancestor cores that are kind of dying, and the malfunctions give each one a different personality. And so they've got kind of like a decaying history situation where all of their knowledge is in these cores and these systems, but because they're slowly dying over hundreds of years, it'll warp and be different. So they're just trying to save as much as they can.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
they're an interesting faction.
Vulcanite Disintegrator.
Oh right, that's that thing from the.
Yeah, it's a heresy gun.
Yeah.
But okay, I understand why people use it. It's got the devastating wounds keyword.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. The other one has rapid fire, but it's higher AP. You don't need AP if you can roll a 6.
Yeah, just roll a 6.
Look, when you're rolling, they're 3 shots each, and then you roll that by 5, so you're rolling 15. If you can hit them all, you're rolling 15 wounds. You'll get some 6s in there, and each one deals one wound on a wound.
I just know, statistically speaking, I'll roll those 6s when I don't need them, and then when I do, it'll be like, I could really do with a 6 right now. Where are my 6s?
No, you play Eldar. You'll just do your fate dice thing and just make it a 6 anyway.
Can't do that with. I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think you used to be able to do it. I don't remember though.
I don't know. I haven't. I need to double check my rolls.
Look, they'll change in 6 months anyway.
Game.
We'll have 11th edition whenever that hits.
It'll
be this year.
So I just really want some kind of battalion rules for Corsairs.
I think when
we get a bunch of Corsairs.
I think when we get Prince Uriel, you'll get your wish, because the Space Marine and Necron's narrative. Where did that go? Oh no. In the narrative stuff, the Necrons and the Space Marines just got detachments for both Titus and the Destroyer cult.
The Titus detachment.
Yeah, it's like one that kind of adheres to his stuff a bit more.
It's just cute.
I'm assuming it's tight. They got 2 each, effectively. They got one that I think they got more of an Ultramarine specific one, and then they got one that like gives Titus and his buddies some specific shit. I don't know where I put that piece. Need that piece.
What's this?
What did I do with it? Did I absent-mindedly just throw it away?
Oh.
Or did I already? No, I didn't put it on the guy already.
Weird, but it's not. Every friendship I've ever had has been
Ow.
like this. You should know that
I'll have to
I'm
find
not
out later.
doing this for myself. It's partly for you, but most of all, I'm doing this for America.
Yeah, it's not on the sprue, and I need it from the sprue.
Oh, hey, I found my Sad Angels.
Anyway, you're gonna get Uriel, and you're gonna get like because you got Corsair Void Scar, the piratey ones, right? The raiders. You're gonna get Corsairs, like the floaty boys.
Oh, like the jump packy ones?
Yeah, there's a leak, and there's an image of them.
Okay,
So Uriel and
Just going to-
got like model.
nice. Alright, I am
And they're probably
just
come in a little
going
box.
to Google that as soon as I take this big pile of stuff
Why, hello there.
of
It's
myself.
It's incredibly blurry.
I'd like to ask you out.
I will cope with incredibly blurry.
I see that you have a lot
But yeah, they have the same kind of silhouette and look as the old Forge World ones, and I think they've taken the Forge World ones off the website. Probably in anticipation of.
Oh, yeah, that actually sounds sensible because I can imagine people. But I just bought the Forge World ones, and now
Yeah.
you do this.
Well, the Forge
I
World
want a
ones are pretty,
refund.
like they're pretty good still, but they're old. And I'm
Also,
gonna.
they probably don't want
People are like,
sales of the I was just they probably don't want sales of like the older model impacting the sales of the new one.
no, definitely not. It's smart to bring them offline. It's just, if you like the other ones better, you're losing them. Buy them now.
That's fair.
Forge World stuff is so
Corsair.
pricey though.
Yes, you're not wrong.
Because there's some of the Tau Battlesuit ones that they took, like, it's like the Riptide variants. You can't buy those anymore. But they haven't, like, given you the new ones. Like, I think they're like the Yavanna and the Yavara suits. And it's like a Riptide with, like, extra armor and different weaponry, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get, like, a Riptide Rebox. Like, they don't update the Riptide because they don't really need to update that kit, even if it is, like, 12 years old. They just give you like a Riptide upgrade sprue, and it would make the Yavanna and the other one, and that'll be the justification of doubling the price on it, even though it's technically
Yeah.
the same box.
Yeah. Ooh, can I get this bigger? Oh, there we go. Blurry boys.
Yeah,
The Maelstrom. Well, they
yeah.
do have.
That's
they
the next book.
Okay, that looks like a box. So definitely new Prince Uriel model.
100%. The Corsairs are kind of behind him in the back, if that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Okay, I'm. Well, I know what I'm picking up at some point when that comes out.
Yeah, if they do the limited box runs, they're usually like a one and done.
Yeah.
So if
Oh,
you
I
want
hope
them at
not.
any kind of discount, you'll be stuck getting that one, and then you'll
Discount.
yeah. Well,
know what you mean, but it's a funny way
they
to put
know
it.
that they're quote unquote discount boxes are the main reason people buy anything these days. They come out so many of them.
Yeah.
They will price people out if they're not careful.
Well, they'll just start releasing stuff in smaller boxes.
No, well
This
I've noticed
unit
the
is
opposite.
now.
I've noticed they've been releasing stuff in only they do more and more discount boxes because they can make you buy models you normally wouldn't, but to get the one
Yeah.
or two models you do want.
the weightlifter as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Dragon.
because they're probably seeing the sales of the other models not hitting where they want, so they'll put those mixed in with the new model, and suddenly they move.
Somewhere deep
Yeah.
in the slow eternal
There's-
depths of the
yeah.
heavens,
It's annoying, but I can see them doing that. But
simply
They do it every year.
and among the
I mean, I guess in a weird way, at least it's in character.
I would rather they not be in character. I'd rather them do something
I
else.
know.
I know. If it means I'm not spending as much money on that, it's fine.
Hey, Ninja Brian.
Like I'm doing my
You want to go on it?
I'm doing this Votan army for what's it, May area? And that's like going to be my main focus. I only need to purchase like 1 to 2 more things. And it's only, the only reason I haven't is because one of them's the most expensive thing. God damn it, I'm dropping everything today.
Sexy course for the sexiest
Yeah.
gear.
Got it. But yeah, it's the big tank for the Votan. However, I don't want to drop money on it yet, so I'm gonna just like when I need to buy it and I've painted up some of the other ones. What I'm gonna end up doing is just going on Facebook Marketplace and see if anyone's selling one secondhand for like around
Yeah,
20-30% off what I would pay.
that's fair.
Yeah. Just get it as low as possible.
I should use Marketplace more.
It's, as long as you don't care about, like, as long as I just buy it if it's new on sprue. And that way it's the
Okay.
same as the kit. And if they don't have instructions, like, there's literally a Reddit called,
Yeah,
just Warhammer instructions.
I mean, depending on the model, sometimes that's not the hardest thing in the world to figure out in the first
Oh,
place. Like
yeah,
a lot of them
yeah.
are like, yes, the arms go on the torso.
Well, I mean,
How did this foot get here?
I had one here earlier. Like, this guy that I'm building literally was like, oh, you got to put on the legs first, otherwise the torso won't click into place.
Yeah.
And this robot's
No, that's.
human touch has been outlawed.
I see what you mean. Very sensible. Actually
Yeah.
reading the instructions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I grew up with Lego and a certain amount of pride of like, no, I can figure it out. I don't need to read the.
Yeah, true.
I'll
I
look
mean,
at
I
the
got good
picture.
at kind of working out where stuff goes in Lego, but Lego is quite
Yeah.
it's quite technical these days. Not that it wasn't back then,
Agreed.
but like, you know, there's more of like the small bits you don't see on the inside now.
Agreed. Build this construction column. Why do I need?
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's very integral for later. I did notice when I was building that One Piece one yesterday, there was a misprint in the instructions, so I got really confused.
Oh,
It's
no.
like, oh, this column's here now. And then you open this bag, and I was like, but I don't have the pieces for that
What?
column. Did I fuck something up? And I started going through all of it, and then I went, hang on. It definitely didn't tell me to do it, but there's an image of it. I go to the next page, and then it was like, oh, empty this bag out and immediately build this column. And then on the image before it said that, there was no column there anymore.
Okay, that's annoying.
Greatly amused at the fact that there's like 2 images in there. Hey, Judge, thank you for the raid. How you doing?
Alright then, let's go.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Building some models, and I have Lost TV in here with me as well, just in the voice chat. Oh, my arm fell off. How you going, guys? What are you doing over there? What's good? What are y'all doing? Hey, Blur. Hey, wait, Blurred Ghost? Yeah, Blurred Girls, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Also, Happy New Year's if I haven't seen you since last year.
Ninja Brian.
I've seen you since last year.
Just
as a quick aside.
I saw you this year.
I saw you on New Year's.
Yeah, I saw you
Oh
last
no,
year
okay,
and
yeah,
this
on New
year.
Year's Eve. Yeah, okay, yeah, that counts. That counts. That counts.
Well, you see,
I haven't seen you since that day.
No, but I've also not really done, like, Jess and I went to an Airbnb. It's only been 7 days. We went to like an Airbnb. We went out and we went out to Healesville Sanctuary. We did a bunch of stuff. And then it's only been
about
what's it, Thursday now. It's only the first week back. I've just worked every day since. Because everyone took time off to do family stuff over the break, and then everyone at the same time was like, "All right, done holiday, D&D time." Hey, Aurora, how you doing? I've dropped another thing.
Usually. Oh, not again.
Dropped
I say
another
as I
one.
precariously have just I've got my largest box of magic cards just balanced precariously on my lap. So all of this talk of dropping stuff is making me very nervous.
Oh, It stayed on my chair. Judge Raid. Hey Turbo. How you doing?
If you hear a really loud crashing noise, I'm sad. Yes.
Judge Raid. No worries as well, Judge. I just saw that saying bye to your players. No worries. If you got to do your debrief, no stress. Also, if anyone needs to go from the raid, absolutely no stress as well. It is just past lunchtime in Aussie land, so I think some of you might need lunch and/or it might be evening time in America, if I'm not mistaken, Aurora. Like, is it dinner time for y'all as well? Is it? It's basically food time for a few places, and I think it's like midnight over in Europe and UK, from memory. Guy with a I put the plasma knife gauntlet on because it's cool. I think that's the other one that I wasn't going to use, but I like the look of it. Learn a Daggerheart session. Oh, I did see you advertising that. How'd it go? Okay.
I really should learn how to play some of this.
Daggerheart's good. I liked it. I need to play more of it. I think I will be this year.
I have the unopened box sitting behind me.
I was gonna buy the box at PAX and I ended up not.
Well,
no other reason than I forgot.
Wait, who's the reason?
I forgot.
Okay. Look, if you need a copy of the box or a thing, I've got it. So
I don't need yet, but I think maybe. I like the cards they have. I think that's why I wanted to eventually buy the box.
It's a sensible idea. I know 4th edition putting their rules on cards was controversial with a number of the players, but
well, I
just
think
having a thing.
It's done the 4th edition thing, but it's also in the book.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea.
I think maybe mixed with like how Daggerheart's a bit more fluid, it kind of works. Whereas D&D doesn't work as well for a card-based thing.
Okay, at the table, having people be able to just look at a card that was the rules for their ability or that was nice. The rule book of flipping through and it's just a page of cards, that's dense.
Well, what I did with my 4th edition, because I played 4th edition for about 6 months before 5th came out. What I did was I printed them off and I just cut them up, and I would shuffle through them.
We just printed off a page for people.
Well, yeah, we used
weren't playing
we used
particularly
that
high
silver,
level. So.
silver thing. What's it called? Silverlight, whatever it was called. And then you would make your character in there, and it would print off the character and it had all the cards in there, and then I would just shuffle through those when I'm using my character sheet. Silverlight, was it Microsoft Silverlight that it was using? I think it was Silverlight.
Remember. I was
like
using
2014, 2015 area.
Oh, forever ago. I don't think I was using that. I was using an app. Well, an app.
This was like a web app thing, yeah.
Yeah. We definitely had one of them, and it was a copy of something that we got from somebody else, so we couldn't update. So there were certain rules where it's like, okay, you need to write this on your character sheet. Like, you can use whatever rules you want, but our app only updates to this, so anything else, write it down on your thing. You're allowed to do it.
Judge, we are doing well. I'm on the back end of our stream, so we'll probably wrap up within the next... I know I have to be off 100% by about 15:15. So that's my hard limit. I'm vibing at the moment. I haven't finished this model, so I probably will go to 15:15. But yeah. That's how long we'll be around for. Cards proved to be a reference for any homebrew also. Oh, true. You could write your own cards in the homebrew too.
I mean, it gives you a good base to work in, and it can help limit the homebrew problem of, I'm going to write all this stuff and it's going to be cool, and then your player looks at this line of text and goes, what the... Condense it. Summarize.
That's the thing I noticed with a lot of homebrew is that the only hesitation I always have with including anything that even I've written as well, like I don't write a lot of like rules and stuff, but like making sure that the thing you've written doesn't make your guy the most specialist guy. That takes mechanics from other classes because they're very specifically trying to make each power fantasy different. And you don't want to just be like, I'm going to take this from this and this from this. Yeah, you need to be able to fit and on and understand on the card. Yeah.
I'm fine with like the power fantasy kind of flows into itself anyway.
Yeah.
I'm less interested in the power fantasy rules wise as I am each of the players feeling like they've got a space.
Well,
like,
that's mostly what I meant. Like the power fantasy is the identity of the class.
Look, the joke that I always make is it's okay for everyone to like. We can be playing Fast and Furious. Everyone can be the driver. That's
fun.
fine. We can be playing Ocean's 11. You can all be rogues. Yes, you can be the same rogue as each other.
Oh no, I didn't
fine.
I didn't mean like play the same thing. I meant like in terms of game design itself. It's like you know specifically like because I guess prime example. It's like if you want to take a bunch of like options and feats from X class to put into Y class, what you actually want to play is Pathfinder because that's what that system does. Versus with D&D, it's a bit more like slotted and rigid in that sense. Not to say you can't do it, but like the design philosophy is separating the classes so they each have a unique identity versus Pathfinder, which is more modular and your class and level feats and your skill feats kind of define what your class does a bit more like that. Not like strictly totally, but like I noticed when I was playing Pathfinder 2, that's what I noticed more than D&D.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's super modular, but you do, you know, I would notice that after a while, and I didn't play as much Pathfinder as this to notice it as hard, but
yes.
I can see that like if there was an optimal route to play fighter type character, everyone would have the same feat. Everyone would have the same alignment of class feats.
Yeah, and to a certain degree, kind of, I can see some real perks to doing that because it means you can pick up another class and still use the rule that you're familiar with for doing the thing.
Yeah.
It can be a little bit like, oh my god, everyone's taking Great Weapon Mastery again. But like, on the other hand, you don't need to make 15 different rules to do the same thing.
I think that's it as well. Pathfinder 2
There's a nice
doesn't
middle
allow
ground.
multi-class. I don't think so, which is probably what the compromise is.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Kelek? Good. Build a class versus starting from a class. You're very, very right there. Add the cards Demiflame out was rather helpful. It gives everything in a sheet, auto-calculates things. Oh, this is for Daggerheart. Similar to Beyond, but more user-friendly. Yeah, D&D Beyond got... theirs is good. I think they need more of a step-by-step creator now that there's so many third parties and everything else going into it. There's 10 years worth of rules in that app now. Because I have the question so often now of like, oh, why does this tag say legacy? Can I not use it? I was like, I would prefer no legacy options. However, if you uncheck legacy on there, it will get rid of the expanded rules like Tashes and stuff, which means that you have to have the 2014 rules enabled in order to use like Xanathar and Tashes.
Wait, you have to use Xanathars and Tashes, you need to have the 2014 rules.
As in, like, in terms of the compendium of how D&D Beyond functions as a list. If you
I haven't looked at DB. I haven't looked at non-books for ages. I really should look at the app.
I think the app's kind of how I play most of my stuff, just because it's fast. But yeah, like when I'm doing character creator stuff, people are like, oh, I have this feat, but there's also this feat here. And I'm like, just don't use legacy where you can. They're like, oh, what's this feat though? I was like, okay, that's not 2014. It gets really confusing because if it has a legacy tag, because it's Tashes or Xanathars, people go, oh, I can't use that. And that, so like, it's only really the veteran players that understand that, like, oh, okay, I know that these classes and abilities are specifically for these classes and abilities are specifically for 2014, I won't use those, versus someone who's like, oh, I want to use the samurai class from Xanathars, but it says legacy, can I use that? And I'm like, no, you can. So I think what I ended up doing was going, don't use the newer version where applicable. If there is no newer version, but it says legacy, you can still use it. So it's like, if there's just a new version, just use the new version. Because that way everything's as much as up to date as I can have it. Because stuff like the old Lucky Feat, and the stuff like, you know, old Great Weapon Master, old Lucky, old Sharpshooter, they're all so different now, and all of them got nerfed. So I would prefer if we use the new version, because I also actively don't like old Lucky. I think it games the RNG of the game in a bad way.
I do like the old Lucky Feat, but that's also, like, it depends. It very much is dependent on the player. I can absolutely understand why.
I don't mind if, like, I know what kind of player is going to choose Lucky and what's going to choose Lucky as a non-abusive way, though. If I have an experienced player saying, I want to choose Lucky and then combine it with Halfling, combine it with Divination Wizard, I go, I know what you're about to do, and you're about to not let me roll anything that you don't like, so I don't respect that. Because it's like you're trying to make that, it's like the enabling the only win. Like if someone rolls really well on their stats and goes, oh, I don't have a stat below this, and you go, having bad stats is fun.
It depends very much on the player and their intentions. So, like, for example, if our friend Kira was like, I want to use the Lucky Feat and go Halfling and blah, 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 and I'm like, okay, cool. You are going to roll to hit on a whole bunch of people, and you are going to re-roll until you succeed at hitting on this person.
Yeah, that's
and
the
that is what you're going to, like, and I'm like, okay, sure.
See, my version of that is like, if you want to just eliminate the failure from the game, to me that's not part of the game anymore. Like you're trying to eliminate all of that.
Like, it depends. Like, if somebody's like, no, I am role-playing history's greatest lover. I am going to succeed at this. I'm like, all right,
fair enough.
fine.
If it warrants it in the story,
funny.
I'm more fine with that. I'm talking like, oh, I missed my attack
Yeah,
roll, I'm going to use Lucky until I succeed. I'm like, well, okay. I allow Lucky if you convince me when it makes sense. Exactly, yeah. It's,
yeah.
And like, you know, I treat Lucky simply being treated as advantage now makes it way more fine. Because, yeah, you can use Lucky and you can just do one reroll. But Lucky was like, I have 3 a day. And then I've got Halfling Luck, which is another 1 to 3 a day. And then I have Divination, which is I have guaranteed rolls a day. That's kind of where, like, the stacking of it all,
Yeah,
you start to get an idea of what they're trying to do.
Yeah, look. I mean, there is also that line of this is somebody who's picked a through line and they've just gone luck. If somebody did the same through line on their character was just like fire, you'd be like, yeah,
that's
all right.
Fine. But if I guess the intent and the goal is where I'm saying. If your goal is to only ever succeed and you've managed to choose all the feats that will guarantee you to only ever succeed, you're going to steamroll through everything and get whatever you want, but that's not, to me, that's not the point of the game to me. Like, if you're succeeding all the time and the others aren't, that also reflects on the rest of the group. It's like, well, why should we do anything if they're going to come in and just auto-succeed the roll? That's not fun anymore, right?
We point Lucky Steve at all of
like,
the checks.
Why aren't they just playing a one-player campaign? Because all we need to do is say, you do it.
Or Steve
you talk, you solve the puzzle, you do this, because he's going to automatically, it's guaranteed they're going to succeed.
I mean, look, there's many ways that you can approach that.
I would too, but what,
like, as soon as outcomes become subjective, Lucky as a factor, like, becomes like, okay, cool, you rolled a 20, you did the thing, was this good for you? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Like,
the other thing as well is you pair it, you then get someone going Silvery Barbs, and I normally don't give a shit about Silvery Barbs. Like, I think it's a fine spell because you waste your reaction, and that is valuable to me if I'm trying to do something. But then you've got, okay, I silvery barbs. You have to do this reroll. I counterspell. You know, if the entire thing is you shutting down something, it's like, I'm fine with counterspell and all that. Like, I don't have an issue with any of that. But it's like when you have a combination of all, that's when it's like you're painting a picture of something different. It's like you're no longer, this is a mechanics thing, not a gameplay thing.
Yeah, you are locking the gameplay down, and we are running into.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
This is just my opinion.
I
like,
don't.
It's not right or
no,
wrong.
No, no,
it's
no,
like, I just don't do it.
I'm not. At the end of the day, the DM is a player at the table as well, and you need to be aware that you are not playing a video game.
Yeah.
If you, a lot of people enjoy playing video games in a way that's like, yeah, I just unlock the RNG and I get the super good ending. I'm just like, okay, cool, but the DM wants to be enjoying themselves too.
I think that's
if
it.
they're
Lucky,
fine with it.
Lucky is also a fun sponge for me as well, because you know, I'm trying to put challenges and stuff in front of you, and nothing short of me being like, well, there's no role here, is going to stop Lucky.
Yeah.
And if I take away a role for you, then I'm taking away your agency, because if we're eliminating the RNG of the game because Lucky and the others are stopping the RNG from happening, well, you know, there's also why have a dice roll?
Yeah,
there's also that
I
factor.
see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. It's like, well, why should we bother with a dice roll when we know the outcome is success? But if we take away the dice roll, then, you know.
Yeah. I think another big factor with like Lucky is often the size of the group. Because with more players, you want to try and make sure that everyone's getting a role. Like if you've got 2 players and one of them has Lucky, a couple of rolls they're going to burn that out really quickly. But if you're trying to make sure everyone has equal playtime and you've got like 6, they might be making 3 rolls a night tops. So Lucky's going to last way longer, be far more impactful. And I feel like you tend to play more in the larger games.
I usually have 4 to 6 players as my golden number.
Yeah, which is, at that point, the number of rolls each of them are doing individually go down, probably, just because you're trying to... You're very narrative with your descriptions. A lot of your game is talking. Your rolls are trying to be impactful and like, highlights of that plot. You're not like, okay, do 3 rolls in a row, kind of gameplay.
Yeah, I think it's it's not boring. I think it's I think doing a roll is relevant to me when I want to achieve something rather than just like see if this happens. Like taking losses and negative stats flaws make the character. I don't like my stats unless I have like a negative in at least one of them. And if I have a super, like if I actually have a build that I've rolled quite well with, like I've got an 18 in a stat, I'll sometimes take the -2 score. Like I'll have a 6 or a 7 in something else. It's like, you know, it's min-maxed in that sense, but I haven't min-maxed every stat. It's like I've got one good one and then the other one's just like fucking terrible.
I like the idea of playing a character that's just like 12s across the board, but I've never actually enjoyed the application of it.
Well,
it's something...
You're only a little bit good at everything. Like 10s across the board is a commoner.
Yeah, I like the idea of a character that's just like average at everything, but functionally, play-wise, I haven't found a spot where that actually does... Like, cool, because like if you don't have any high stats, chances are, unless your DM is throwing in low rolls, you are functionally saying that all of your stats are low.
Well, it's also like if you don't excel in certain places as well, you can have like a bit more of a stats across the board build, which is so fine, but you might find yourself not enjoying it as much because you're like, well, I want a better chance of succeeding every now and then, but all of my stats are like, unless I roll well, which might not statistically happen, I'm no longer getting any rolls.
Yeah. If I'm not good at something, then I'm actually bad at everything. Which, unless you get into like nitty-gritty mechanics where you're like, hey DM, how often am I likely to do an easy skill check? Like,
yeah, well, the DM also won't know that very easily. Like,
Well,
I-
some
I
DMs don't make you do easy. They're like, oh yeah, it's easy, cool, you just succeed.
Oh, you
and
mean
it's like,
easy,
okay.
like a DC easy? Yeah, yeah. Most of my
Yeah,
DCs
yeah,
start
yeah.
at medium to hard. Like, if I know the group's like got like a decent level of skills and they've got, you know, you got +5s and 7s and everything, I'll usually start DCs around 15.
Yeah, like it's very much dependent on the DM, the play group, because some DMs don't. They're like, well, if they had a 5% chance to fail, what's the point in making them do the roll? And others are like, well, I don't want them to feel like they can't do simple tasks.
Well, yeah, it's. I sometimes go like, I know what your role is capable of. The only time sometimes I'll go do that route is, you're gonna succeed. The only thing I want to do is say, don't roll the nat 1. And sometimes they just roll the nat 1. I'm like, see, the fuck up is funny in this scenario. It's like you had one job and you had one chance to fail it, and it aligned that
Yeah.
you did. Like, sometimes the roll is just, let's see if you nat 1, otherwise it's fine.
I like you.
Yeah, as more of a personal rule thing, because I just found it was upsetting people, if somebody fails an easy task, the description is always, this isn't your fault, it broke. Like,
Yeah, well, I also like I like giving people as well, like, even if they fail the roll, it's not a full stop. Like, I had some failed rolls
yeah.
the other day. I think it was on Tuesday. And like, I was like, I kind of need some information to get out, so I just don't give them all of the information. But I give them
Yeah,
enough to
yeah,
keep
yeah.
going, you know? It's like, oh, this part of the check was easy, but like, if you want the full context, you failed that part. But
Yeah,
I've given them
yeah,
enough
which-
to like, still, you know, I'm looking for this information. It's like, well, you get some of it.
Yeah, that can be really tricky actually. That line of like, have I given them enough or have I not?
Well, if you never
That can
think
be
you
so
have,
hard sometimes.
yeah, that's a hard one to just get used to, though. It's like, there's nothing saying that in the next room there's not an opportunity.
Yeah.
I had a group blow up a library in a crypt that had some very important lore books in there that weren't magical, so they did blow up. And so I just moved the
well-
book to the leader's room instead, just because I was like, I
Yeah.
can see they're struggling with some of this because they've ignored a puzzle or two. So I think I have to this piece of lore that they should have. I'm not going to give it to them, but I'm going to move it somewhere else.
Yeah, this plot needs to go forward.
It's not even the plot
Yeah.
thing. It was like, I can see that by the trajectory of how they're acting, they might need this lore piece because they'll get to the other bit and they won't have gotten any of it, and they're entirely missable, but you've missed all 4 of the things you need.
I invited a large number of girls over here for an orgy tonight.
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
Yeah,
Particularly if people have invested time and effort into the actual game. You're like, no, I want them to
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
do the thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Functionally average amongst a group of high-performing characters. Yeah, exactly. Yo, is that a lost? It bloody is. Also, Jess, I worked out earlier how to make a widget that displays what song's playing. And Ninja Sex Party is stream safe.
Hi, Jess.
I did. I will be wrapping up quite shortly, though, because I have to get on a call at 1:30.
It's entirely fair. I will use that time to make some food. Maybe brave the heat.
You were watching... Oh, yeah, just watching GDQ.
Ooh, nice. I always found that really interesting.
They went fast? Did they beat any record? Do people try go for records of that thing?
It probably would depend on the game. Because I imagine there's some where, like, the record is something silly. Because so many people have tried to do it.
True. It's rare to beat a record in a live event. I can imagine that you need, like, a lot of concentration time. Oh, this one's just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That one's going to be a bit of an annoying one to do. Oh, that's the wrong arm. That makes more sense.
Managed to distract myself. Started pulling out cards for an Azula deck.
Azula deck. I need to finish. I got that Toph thing just beside me. But I did make a Leona from League of Legends deck for Riftbound the other day. I realized I have
Ooh,
just
nice.
enough cards. And it's
Nice.
all. Which one did you play when we played Rift at New Year's? Did you play the Garen?
I didn't. I played Garen before New Year's. I didn't play at New Year's.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well,
You might
I
be
was
thinking of
playing
other.
with.
You might be thinking of other Tom.
I was playing with other Tom at New Year's, and then after New Year's, we pulled out the pre-cons. So we pulled out Jinx, Lee Sin, and Victor. We didn't get to play Victor in the end because we had to go. However, the Lee Sin deck's about buff. Like, the mechanic is just called buff. And basically what ended up happening was you get a card that says buff, you just put +1 on your guy. However, the Lee Sin card has an ability that says I can have an unlimited number of buffs. So what the Lee Sin deck is based around is buff, get 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 buff. And then you make Lee Sin really strong and just go kick someone in the face, which is very flavorful
Hilarious.
for what Lee Sin does in League of Legends.
That is. I like that.
Yeah, and so Leona's deck pairs well really, like, Leona's ability pairs with Lee Sin. So I got one of the Lee Sins for that. And basically, the Leona one is like, whenever I stun someone, I put a buff on another character.
Yep. Yep.
So she's like, I've got my stun from my shield. And it's like, okay, cool. What are you going to do with it? Well, I'm going to buff Lee Sin. So the deck's just going to revolve around punch, buff, punch, buff, punch, buff, punch, buff.
I do like a strong through line.
Yeah, I just need to make sure that the cards work together because I've not done this before in the game. I also want to make a Teemo
always
deck
tricky.
just because I can.
Okay.
Well, I don't know
Hopefully
what
it's-
its cards do, but I know it revolves around the hidden keyword. And I think it's like the Yu-Gi-Oh thing where you put it face down.
The number of times when a game does something where you hide information from yourself, and then I've forgotten about the thing.
Well, you're allowed
or
to
I
look at
spend
the
the
card again.
Yeah, that's the other problem I have whenever it's like put something face down. I keep looking at it at inopportune moments, which totally gives away what the thing probably is.
Oh, it's fine. I just say, my brain doesn't work. I can't remember. Oh my god, handshaky today.
I got a thematic question for you.
Yeah.
Just because I brought up Azula as a magic card, do you think it's cooler for her to be throwing? Because she attacks, she copies stuff. Do you think it's cooler for her to throw like lightning bolt equivalents or like power toughness bonus? Like what's cooler, her punching really hard or her throwing around a whole bunch of fire?
I think she's a firebender, so she'll be throwing around fire a lot.
Because the other thing I was looking at is there's a version of Hylie and Mai that both have prowess, which means the number of spells you've cast, they get like plus power toughness. That pairs really well with like Azula and
That makes sense.
Mai and Ty Lee like buffing each other and just like swinging into punch something really hard together. And I'm like, I really want to make the Azula actually has friends deck.
I like the idea. The theming wise, I really like that. Oh, jeez. I think I ruined the other glue point just by trying to do this one.
Like, obviously, I still want the thing to work, but apparently Azula's just strong enough that as long as you're
Yeah.
got like a roughly consistent plan, you can. She is the most built card out of the Avatar decks.
As in, like,
Apparently,
what do you mean built?
she's as in like most number of listed decks on websites for like people have put together a deck list and posted.
Yeah, and
Azula
it's
is the
her.
top one.
Uh,
Yeah. It started off as Toph. Toph was hugely popular. I still think there's going to be a lot of Toph decks, but
what is she? Is she green, red?
a green red. The one that's popular is the Metal Bender version of her.
Oh, cool.
Green, red, white. She can metal bend artifacts.
That's cool.
And she's, yeah, which is cool. Sorry, she can earth bend artifacts. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like
She's
you
got
you tap things to
Talk.
to pay for it, right? Fucking Christ! I really should have waited that for the dry.
neck deep in the wrong cards. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just Google Toph. Helps if I can spell.
I think I need to stop building this guy because I have bombed that piping 3 times now, and I just need it to set.
I don't know why I was spelling Toph's name with an F. It's PH. Non-token artifacts you control are lands in addition to their other types. Okay. But they don't gain the ability to tap for mana. At the beginning of your end step, Earthbend 2. Target land you control becomes a 0/0 artifact with haste. It's still a land. Put 2+1 counter. Oh, yeah, Earthbend number. So
Oh, it
put
turns
number
into
of counters on it
guy?
equal to.
No.
Yeah, it turns lands into Guy, and then it also gains when this dies or is exiled, return it to the battlefield tapped. Historically, turning lands into creatures is not popular because when your creature gets removed, you've lost a land, you're putting yourself permanently behind in the game. So
Yeah.
Earthbending says if it goes away, it comes back tapped. So
Well,
you don't
that's,
block your own lands.
That's what the Make Trash Do Smash deck I have does as well. It's like, if the land is killed, the commander puts it back into the land pile. Like, not out of the
That's
game.
your...
The raccoon
That's
one.
the raccoon. So he's enchantments, and he gives them indestructible.
I think, oh, yes, absolutely.
Similar but different. You can still
Yeah.
functionally. Toph is probably safer, but like winning the game wise, the raccoon is just good.
Yeah.
It's just I just like that deck.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like the raccoon deck because just for the flavor of it. I need to play that space
Yeah.
terraforming deck at the moment. I mean, I don't play Magic very often. It's usually with you guys. I also just
That's
realized
fair.
I have to go, so we're gonna raid out.
That's fair. Hey, put myself on mute before we raid out.
Hey, you're all good.
You have a lovely rest of your day.
You have it. Thank you for joining and popping in as well. Thank you everybody else for joining and placating me while I hyper focus for an hour and a bit on making a widget that sits in the bottom corner. And then who are we gonna raid to? Let's go to. I can see Cozy Pete's is doing some Elder Scrolls. Let's go over there. Thank you as well, Judge, for the raid. And if you are still sticking around from the raid, we're going to raid through to OSY. COSY Beats. Hi, Judge. Bye, Judge. All right. See you later, everybody. I don't remember when we're streaming next. If it's not over the weekend, it'll be Barovia next week on Monday. And then, yeah. I'll let you know otherwise if we do another one. We're definitely not doing tonight. We gotta film a video. But see you later, everybody. I gotta make a call, but I want to go to the toilet first.